Sweet pea, sunshine, a pineapple a day keeps the bears away. Did you know at the next Bitcoin macro top, they will all cheer for $1 million, the price target. Now, the number sounds absurd to us today, but on the back of money printing, on the back of the US bonds collapsing, on the back of fiat being known for going to the Kaka land of zero, this will become more apparent. The narrative will be gobbled up. Everybody will be euphoric with green candles. And then Roca Negra, these guys will dump using their proxy wing arms. The futures ETF, the spot ETF. Don't ask me how exactly they're going to get rid of it. They need to get rid of it. They're going to destroy people who get in late. They have to. If you want to amass power, that's what you have to do. When everything is going good, nobody hands over their rights. It's only when we get destroyed, people then say, hey, we got to do something. You know, the government, evil. Evil! Not all of them. The evil overlords. They're known, they get a sledgehammer. They use a sledgehammer, they break your kneecaps, and then when you're on the floor, they reach their hand out. They give you crutches to stand up. Be careful, plan ahead. That's exactly what we're here for. I see this reposted all over Twitter. Look what this happens every single month, friends. Max Kaiser's vision, the path to $1 million Bitcoin. That's going to be thrown out so many times every single month. You can't fight it. You think you'll be able to withstand it? You won't be able to withstand it, friends. Up the top here, there'll be too many green weekly candles. It will be absolutely pumping. Pumping, friends. The music, the vibes. Everyone's going to be going nuts. There is absolutely no way you're going to be listening to somebody saying, hey, 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 might be over, might be over. Just be careful. I hope it keeps going up. I hope it keeps going up. Just be careful. Might be over. Mr. King Anon. As long as the crowd believes in the 1 million target, there is always going to be a window to sell into. Hint, it's not going to go to 1 million unless the dollar and the world poops itself, which, to be frank, is not that crazy a bet, but I still think it's too early for the Great Reset. I share those same thoughts. Exactly. We know $1 million might come one day, but we also know the government, friends, they amass power every cycle, man. They amass power over time. I don't see how us as the FU currency is going to watch the US dollar go to zero and everything collapse. People will comply. They will hold on to every last bit of hope in the existing financial system. They're also going to say Bitcoin has no top because the US dollar has no bottom. That's what they said in the previous bull market. Guess what happened? I want you to look at this chart. Did we top up? Did we actually top out or did we keep going? Did we keep going infinity? No, we didn't. We actually topped out. So what happened to that narrative? It was all a lie. Bitcoin has no top because the US dollar has no bottom. Infinite QE. 16 trillion in negative yielding bonds. 0% interest rates. Still couldn't do it. You still couldn't even hit $100,000 and you want us to believe in $1 million? Metcalfe's law is very powerful, friends. Unfortunately, Bitcoin is towards the end of its S-curve adoption, not towards the start. But they're always going to tell you, you are here, you are here. You know this chart. They're always going to put this chart everywhere. You're going to see it everywhere. What are they always going to tell you? They're going to tell you, you are here, you are here. Oh my God, the visionaries aren't even in yet. Come on, man. Who do you think you're kidding? The visionaries aren't in? Roger Ver buying Bitcoin at $1. What's he? Da Vinci, Richard Hart, buying Bitcoin at $32. What are they? You telling me they're not visionaries? What about John McAfee? What about Tim Draper buying Bitcoin at $400? You're telling me they weren't an early majority? Hey? What about the conservatives? You're telling me Michael Saylor and Elon Musk buying a $30,000 Bitcoin. You're telling me that's not conservative, really? You're telling me Roca Negra is not a laggard? Finally getting retailers in, mum and dad? Come on, come on. They're all trying to tell us, no, we're still at the beginning. Woohoo! I would love that to happen, but I know it ain't happening. We're going to be ready if it happens, but I really doubt it. Diminishing returns are coming. Something that shocked me, Mr. J Plush saying the main reason that he got into Bitcoin in 2014 was because of the $1 million Bitcoin coin narrative. Wow. He says it's a tale as old as time, but a powerful one. So here I am. I'm shocked. I had no idea the $1 million Bitcoin was around back in 2014, all the way back then. Wow. See how powerful this narrative, just this big fat round number. Why is it such a powerful narrative? It's because everybody wins. That's why. Back in 2014, $1,000 going to $1 million. Everybody wins. By the way, I remember Raoul Pal, owner of Real Vision, also a friend of the channel. Raoul Pal had a $1 million Bitcoin prediction back then, but he didn't say it like, hey, let's go moon boys. He just said it. He goes, look, it's a little currency. You put a tiny bit in. Either it challenges the world currency or it goes to zero. That's it. There's nothing in between. So, and he just calculated based off the world money supply and how fast it was growing. So, you know, it is what it is. Crazy. And now you're going to listen to a wonderful, beautiful clip from Mark Yusko. And it's going to share with you why I am ultra bullish on crypto. Listen to this, friends. Think about being contrarian. Think about consensus. Everything I tell you. By the way, Marky is following me. Look on the right-hand side. There you go. Marky found me very early. That's how you know this guy knows what he's talking about. When I just had 1,000 people, no one knew who I was.
Worth it. And most people can't do that. They want to do what's consensus because it makes them feel good. In fact, I used to say that if you make an investment and you feel good about it, you're going to lose money. If you feel really good about it, like super cocky, you're going to lose a lot of money. If you feel bad, if a little nervous, make money. If you feel sick to your stomach, like, oh my God, this is horrible, you're going to make a lot of money.
Why is that? Why would you feel sick, and why would that actually be
because if you feel good, it's in the price. Because everyone else already knows it, right? And the reason you feel good is because people tell, oh, you're so smart, Jack. Buying NVIDIA at $520.
Sound
you're
familiar?
So smart. I'm joking, right? That's like buying Sun Microsystems in 2000. It went down 98%. Now, I'm not saying NVIDIA is going to go down 98. Maybe I am, but it's going to go down a lot. And I don't know when, and I'm not brave enough to be short it, because being short in the parabolic rise is just a fool's errand. Why do it? And so my point there is that if you're human, you're going to seek warmth of the herd, and you're going to seek people telling you you're smart. And so if you say, you know, I'm going to go buy this Peloton thing. Dude, it's down 95%. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
It's expensive bike rack. Yeah. And I've been calling it that since it was up, 20-fold from here. And people who bought it then were idiots. But looking at it today, you're like, well, is there a business there? Probably. Is it valued now at a level where I can actually make a good return? Maybe. And I still might not buy it. But that's the type of thing where
it's definitely a better deal now than it was in 2021 at the peak.
There you go, friends. This should sound very familiar to you. Mr. Danny Long saying this is golden. Of course it is. Here I am to tell you. You're on my YouTube, that you like, subscribe, press the belly button and all, and shock that algorithm. We know which bags make us sick in the stomach to talk about. Ones where we're like, oh man, we got scammed. Oh, I don't want to look at it anymore. You know that feeling. And you know which coins don't make you do that. That's how you know they're not significantly underpriced and they're not going to have a significant euphoria moonshot. You know, this is a Solana chart, friends. Of course, not contrarian, but Mark Yusko, in that video, he talked about Peloton. So you can type in Peloton. They just do this like imaginary electronic bike thing. It's the worst idea ever. Peloton is basically like a home workout, but you buy a bike, but it costs thousands of dollars. So it's literally, when I mean the worst idea ever, it's literally the worst idea ever. Made from the zombie virus times, and yeah, people FOMO bought this at the top of 2021. And as you can see, this is the chart he was talking about. So he was even saying like, look, like when you're trading at $170, he's like, this is the most ridiculous thing ever. Peak of 2021. What are they trading now? They are down 97%. Now, this is absolute revelry. You know, it's scary because when stocks go down this much, it's over. Why? Stocks have costs. Do you get me? This is down 97% over 1,000 days. Stocks have costs, and it's not just the inflation. You have products to make. You have company HR departments. You've got a CEO who's ravaging the treasury from his salary. You have executives. You just have people to pay bills, electricity. People have to buy razors to shave. People have to replace their fluffy slippers because they went walking around in the park. See, you have these in stocks. You're constantly draining all the energy, the economic energy. In crypto, we don't have that. In crypto, people are joining the network. They come and they buy in. We know we go off Metcalfe's law. That's why these things is a different game here. That's why when these things go down, I mean, it's really, really down and it's over. It's really over. So that's why he's saying, right, even when it comes to something like Peloton, so this trash idea of a company that people FOMO bought, he's saying, he goes, look, you're down 97%. He's like, is there a business there? Do you see how, because the price went down so much, he's like saying, okay, now you are in attractive depression zone for me to think about, okay, how much could I think you guys can really turning it around? But when you're up here, he's talking about, no, I don't want anything to do with it. In meme coin world, we completely disregard this because everybody is just here for the up-only parabola, right? So it is a fantastic way just to view things differently. But we know differently, like stocks and crypto, different beasts. But, you know, there's goods and there's bad sides. With stocks, when you go up only. When they go down, it's finished. With crypto, unfortunately, there's a lot of round trips. You don't get these dividend yields. There's a lot of things to think about. But hey, we captured the upside plenty. So think about it. Are there bags you are holding right now that make you sick to your stomach? Did they make you sick to your stomach in 2022 and 2023? I know there are out there. That's how you know you're on the right path. Make sure you like, subscribe, tell mum and dad, love and appreciate them. Give dad a big hug from me. Catch you in the next one.